Happy New Year, everyone. Good to see everyone.
Whole 6 days off. Have you had a chance to give everybody a little bit of time, space, quiet time, reflection, recovery? What have you done?
Yeah, main sort of driver, and that was recovery more than anything else. Obviously, been on a fairly lengthy sort of cycle of games every 2 to 3 days. So yeah, give the guys a couple of days off, and then get back into it.
And has it helped getting anybody fit and available for the weekend?
No, unfortunately no. So I guess Destiny, obviously, with his hamstring, looks around sort of 6-week mark for him missing. We obviously would lose Bentoncourt, suspended. None of the injured ones are kind of back yet. We've had a bit of a illness bug running through the squad as well, so a few are missing a training, but that's all right. We'll be right.
Will the illness sort of strike the numbers for tomorrow, or are you going to lose any more because of the illness tomorrow?
Not sure yet. We'll see. Yeah.
And in terms of the comeback of when the others might be available, is it still the schedule you've talked? There's no
I think
setbacks.
At this stage, Richie and Mikey more the two next sort of cabs off the rank. Hopefully next week at some point, and then sort of Ben, Mickey, Van der Ven, and Romero all kind of around the same time, sort of back end of January. They're all sort of slated to return.
Yeah, it is January. The window is now open. We are 3 days into it. No arrivals so far. Any imminent, and how kind of much are you pushing to get some bodies? Yeah,
it's not a matter of pushing, but I think the club's working hard to try and sort of get some help, and for the playing group, and it's no secret we need to sort of bolster up our numbers a little bit. So the club's working hard on that, and obviously January's not an easy month. We understand that it's not an easy time to sort of bring people in, particularly quickly, and at the same time we still want to make sure we do what we think's the best thing for us, rather than sort of just panic and sort of bring in people who aren't going to be a suitable fit.
So nothing imminent?
Not really sure. Could be imminent, could not be imminent. Not sure.
And in terms of obviously playing Newcastle, banging form, probably not who you want to play at the moment. But at home, you have been so good up until maybe the last few weeks. How do you go about sort of re-engaging that home form, but rebuilding that sort of fortress sense to what you're about? Because it's been difficult, hasn't it? 12 goals, I think, in your last 3 Premier League games that you conceded, just to sort of that mindset change.
Yeah, I think there's context to all that, obviously, and I think everyone knows what the context is, but it is what it is. And Newcastle will be a good test, good side. We always have good games against them. I think they're always close. Both teams in all the games we've had against them have had their moments, they're in good form at the moment. They're in a good period, and it's a good challenge for us. But at the same time, I know sort of we obviously haven't had the results we want, but I still think our football at home has still been of a good quality, and we've certainly done enough in games to win them. So we've just got to go out there with the same mindset tomorrow. And
just finally, Thomas Tuchel has started, obviously, in 1st of January, and he's decided he's coming to watch you guys. Can you use that at all with any of those sort of particularly English players that want to make an early mark, just to sort of get something extra out of them?
Maybe Thomas just wants to see a good game, mate. He's heard good things about us, so you never know. So hopefully we put on a show. I don't think that really factors into players' motivations, whether, I'm pretty sure even if Thomas wasn't there and the players played well, that he would find out about it. So I said hopefully he gets a nice seat and enjoys the spectacle.
You mentioned January already, and you mentioned the difficulty with doing what's right for the club. How is the balance shifting between quick fixes to help you through this current situation and get you to the end of the season, maybe loans, compared to what the longer term picture might have been in terms of targeting signings?
I think it's a combination of both, but whether it's a loan or it's a permanent, I think it's still got to fit into sort of what we're trying to create here from a a footballing perspective and a cultural perspective. So, it's not just about getting whatever's available quickly. I don't think that's the solution for us. So, as I said, we've been really disciplined about our work so far, and we'll continue to be.
And one new face who has come through the door, of course, is young Minhook. What is the realistic timeline with him? I know he's just been around the place getting used to England and whatever. What is your plan, I guess, for him?
No real plan at the moment. Just let him settle. He's obviously still very, very young, coming from the other side of the world where, the level of competition is nowhere near what he's going to face here. We'll just give him time to adapt. Obviously, it helps that Sonny's here and kind of helps him around when he's at the club, and outside the club we're just trying to get him settled, really. Just give him a chance to settle in. So no real plan. We'll just sort of take it as it goes with him and see how he settles in.
Please.